Hey crew, welcome back to the Spiritual Social. I'm Lexi, your local lightworker. I'm a tarot reader and an astrologer, and I'm very happy to have you here with me today for a pick a card reading on the topic of your person's next steps. So this is a subscriber's requested reading, and I just thought I would honor this question that they had. They left a comment underneath my previous pick a card reading where they asked for more clarity regarding their crush's steps, and I just thought this could be a topic that could be of interest to many of you out there who have somebody on their mind in your heart, and you're thinking, is this person going to do anything towards me? Are they going to move? What are they going to do so that I can plan ahead or know beforehand, right? So in this fun reading today, I'm going to provide you with as much clarity as I can regarding this topic. I just want to give you all a great big energetic hug. I know that times are tough, but we can continue to keep our hearts open. God knows that we need a lot of compassionate, kind, helpful people in the world at the moment. I actually just received today these two crystals, and I thought of using them to put them in your service in this reading today. So I'm pretty excited to present to you a choice of 3 different crystals. For group 1, we have Carnelian. For group 2, we have Moonstone, and this moonstone is carved with a flower of life pattern. And then we also have here Apatite, this foamy dark green rock. Okay, I've already pre-shuffled your tarot and oracle cards. Today I felt very inspired to use my tiniest decks. For some reason I wanted to create a mini Lilliput reading, which means basically tiny cards. They're not as tiny as I've seen it on other channels, but I know, for example, Julissa's Messages used to have those really tiny thumbnail cards, but mine are kind of palm size. So yeah, we'll do our best. I really love them. I have some Lenormand, I have some Alice in Wonderland playing cards. It's just fun stuff, which I think you guys will enjoy. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about each of these stones right now, so maybe I can make your choice a little bit better. If you're just thinking of choosing the color or the placement or the number, that's a good idea too, but maybe some of you need to find out more about these crystals in order to understand what you might be drawn towards. So I'm going to begin first with the Carnelian. And Carnelian is actually a stone that is very grounding. It can help you activate your mind. It can help you finalize projects. It can help you realize unlimited potential. It can help you improve your visualization skills. If you're struggling to visualize a better future at the moment, this is a really good stone to have. It can stimulate inside of you the courage to fulfill your life purpose and your potential. So it's a stone that activates your ambition. You can say the following affirmations to activate it. Creativity flows through me in myriad ways. I courageously bring my ideas into actuality. Okay, so this is for you, group 1. Now for group 2, we have here this gorgeous moonstone. It's a favorite of mine. So Moonstone is a shimmering protective talisman for travelers. It is a dreamy white to peach hued feldspar mineral for gazers of sky and the soul. You need it if you are an earth goddess, and if you keep people around you who need to work on their empathy, patience, and intuition. You can put it on your bedside table, in your overnight bag with your passport and eye mask, to soften the energies of the travelers and strangers you might meet. You can use it under a new moon to set intentions that align with your purest life-affirming inner child nurturing calling, or under a full moon, because it belongs in the bedroom or wherever you want to get down. So it stimulates those kind of frisky energies. And keep in mind, we have a full moon about 2 days from the moment when I finish uploading this reading, so you might want to get yourself some moonstone to activate the full moon's energy. And the affirmation that you have for this one is, I find my natural rhythm now. Okay, my camera has some problems actually focusing, so I'm gonna have to do everything manually, but it's okay. We work with what we have. And here we have the Apatite. God, I love this. It's so gorgeous, right? Reminds me of deep sea diving. So apatite fascinates. It is also a mysterious stone. It is a foot in the doorway to another world. The influence of apatite has its greatest effect when we can contemplate it in depth. However, these effects can be seen in the constant contact with the skin. It frees us from invisible pressures that we are barely aware of and that can oppress us. It is a stone that encourages introspection while guaranteeing us a safe path to full consciousness. It allows us to act in synergy with our sources of inspiration and to get the best out of them. So your affirmation to unlock its energy is, I find the emotional key to my past buried memories. I calm feelings of anxiety with unidentified causes within me. I am creatively stimulated. My dreams are incredibly positive and supportive. So this is for you, group 3, especially if you're struggling with nightmares or weird sleeping patterns in the spirit, you might want to choose apatite in this reading today. So I hope that you can take a moment now to see them again, and if you made a choice before you heard what they're about, maybe you want to reconsider your choice. Feel free to choose more than one crystal, but then it's up to you to understand how what I am describing fits with the person on your mind. Because, if you choose more than one stone or one option, you run the risk of confusing yourself unless you have a very clear picture of the person or the people on your mind. Okay, thank you so much for listening. Please make sure that you like this video. Please subscribe and have a look at all the links that I created for you down below. You can follow me on Instagram, on TikTok, on Rumble. I have a Patreon. You can join this channel. You can go on my website and order a personal reading. Yes, I am open for those. And I also have a second channel called Eden, in which I recently uploaded a lot of inspiring videos that were requested by you guys. So go and have a look, check them out, and let me know what you think. Without further ado, let's get into it. Let's find out, my loves, what does your person want to do next? What are their next steps towards you? Hey group 1, hello my loves. I'm so happy to have you here with me today for another pick a card reading. Today we're going to find out your person's next steps in this relationship, and this is for those of you that were drawn to this carnelian stone: courage, creativity, loyalty, and grounding. I'm picking up on Aries energy, Capricorn energy, maybe a little bit of Scorpio and Pisces energy. Mildly some Taurus energy as well. So maybe you are some of these astrological signs that I just mentioned, or your person is. So let's find out the cards that you were dealt. We have here birds, perseverance, and the keywords are stay the course. Okay, communicative and determined energy already. This is good. Let's see. Heliconia, realization. The answer is here. Take heed. Oh, interesting. Okay, we have the element of water. Work with the element of water for healing, purification, and refinement. Wow, 1:11 when I looked at the recording time. So you're manifesting, something is coming through very powerfully in this reading today. Water sign energy. Your person could be either very strongly influenced by water energy, or they might be a water sign. You might be dealing with a person with a raspy voice, or your person is recovering from some sort of throat infection. Maybe they caught a cold, especially if they live in the northern part of the world, in the northern hemisphere. It's pretty chilly out there at the moment, so they might be recovering from something. We have here the 8 of Imps. So this shows me an individual that might have actually played you a little bit in the past, and now they regret the things that they said to you. They're coming clean, because we're having 2 communicative energies here, and one of them is positive while the other one is a little bit manipulative, controlling. Oh, beautiful. We have here the energy of Hod. So this is the emanation of glory. I'm going to read you very quickly the explanation on the back of this beautiful card. Maybe hold it like this so you can see it. Hod's glory veils even the sun. It is said in some parts the sun's rays only shine in the space left behind by Hod's radiance, the sun existing only in deference and awe. Splendor submits to Hod, and beauty fails before Hod. The sky withers and retracts, and all that can remain without Hod languishes in mediocrity. Yes, Hod is greatness, but the price of knowing such brilliance is the surrendering of one's own self. Why should we bother to know our own visage or to look even at the sun while we choose to remain so ignorant of what Hod is? It is all darkness by comparison. So you see this beautiful, gorgeous light. It's like you're blessed. Then we also have giving and releasing to others, trusting. We see Alice holding a piglet. So this is the 9 of coins. And we also have here the rabbit reading the newspaper, the 3 of cups, exploring options. This is a little bit of a complicated energy because I feel that your person is at the moment with their mind all over the place. They're communicating with a lot of people. I see here an individual that is very chatty, very talkative, or likes to have people talk at them while they're sitting and pondering. Especially if this is a water sign, they might appreciate having people talk to them on the background, telling them stories, telling them facts, but they might not participate so much in the conversation because they're just busy absorbing the energies around them. I see here a person that has had a sudden realization. It's a very pensive energy. I'm not really picking up on something quite active, dynamic. I feel like this person is trying to lure you towards them. In the past, they might have said or done something that was a little bit skeevy, a little bit manipulative, something of the nature of, I'm going to cut contact with person A, with group A or group 1, my Carnelian Crew. Yeah, I'm going to cut contact with Carnelian Crew because I want to see if they're going to come and chase me and follow me. So maybe this person kind of bombarded you with attention and then they pulled the energy back to see what you're going to do. And now they're just sitting, waiting, watching, holding the energy. But I feel like this strategy isn't working. I feel like you're stronger than they imagined you to be. And there's not much movement in this connection because you're waiting for them to do something and they're waiting for you to do something. There will be communication nonetheless. And I think that this communication is going to be about the unfairness that is taking place in your situation. The fact that one of you is thinking, okay, if both of us don't give in this connection, then this connection has no future. We have to figure out when we are going to take action and when we are going to pull back from one another. Who's going to be the one that will take the lead in this connection and who's going to be the one that will be led? I feel like what this person wants to do in this connection with you is to have a conversation about exclusivity, monogamy, and spending more time with you over and above other options that they could have. The options that I'm picking up on are not necessarily romantic. I'm also kidding. I don't know why. I feel a little bit breathless and restricted with your group. Are you doing something breathless or restricting? I feel a little bit self-conscious, almost like there's somebody either staring too intently into what I'm saying or looking for mistakes, or kind of like there's an energy of self-consciousness, of feeling judged, of having a knot in the belly, like holding the belly very constricted, like somebody's not feeling comfortable in this connection. It's either you or your person. I'm not really sure what's happening because lately, every time when I try to do pick a card readings, it's such weird energy. It's such weird energy. I can't even put my finger on it. It used to be very romantic and very sweet and inspiring, but lately, like ever since I've been doing these pick a card readings, it's just weird. It's just like, who are these people that you're talking to, that you're asking about? Is anybody relating and opening their hearts anymore? What is happening in this connection? I feel that you have to be determined and perseverant with the weirdness. I feel that your person is also determined in this connection to continue it. They realize that this could be something that it's worth saving. And even the messages I feel are kind of repetitive. I mean, I don't know what's happening here with this energy, but yeah, I guess I guess that in this connection, and that's why I'm kind of breaking out of the script of interpreting this reading to comment, and my cat is also breaking a chicken bone next. Breaking chicken bones sometimes are considered, especially in bone divination, they're considered to have some malevolent influences. So some people recommend not to read with chicken bones, but they are the quickest ones we can get and the most easily available ones. So maybe this person is trying to cut back on cheap connections, on fast, quick relating, maybe even on fast, intimate encounters. It's almost like it's a, you know how you go to a restaurant, a fast food restaurant, and you order some cheap meals, right? They're delicious, they're cheap, but you can end up having some serious health issues if you keep eating the same kind of fast food, this junk food each day. So I kind of feel like this person is realizing this and they want to talk to you about settling down. You see this bird has a house on their head. But there is something here that is, it's almost like there is no energy to do that. Your person has no energy. It could be that Mars in Gemini retrograde is really affecting your person's level of energy. One of you is definitely feeling quite upset because they feel that the give and take is not balanced at the moment. One of you is giving too much, the other one is giving too little. There are some trust issues that need to be overcome. At the moment, I feel like both of you are trying to put on this facade that I'm okay, I don't need anything, I'm self-sufficient, I'm self-reliant, I make my own rules, I am queen or king of my castle. And I feel like both of you are tempted to just look the other way, away from this connection, towards I have other people, you know, if I want somebody I can just get them if I snap my fingers. But there is something here about melting that ego as well. So eventually somebody will have to come through. This is really bizarre. I'm going to clarify a little bit this reading. I have to make sure that I choose a specific tarot deck that has no images of a certain nature, because yeah, well, the environment here doesn't allow me to use specific tarot decks because, I don't know, it's 2022 and censorship is at its peak. It's like medieval times, guys, medieval times. Anyway, sorry, I'm picking up on this energy of I'm tired and I'm upset and I'm like blah. So I'm going to do my best to see what the cards have to say, but it's a bit weird. I'm not sure what's happening here. Yeah, the Five of Wands. This person is upset. They're angry, but it's kind of like they're pulling away. They're kind of tantrumy. They want you to chase them, but then they want to push you away if you chase them. They want to pick a fight with you, but it's not because of something that you said or did to them. It's just the way that they are at the moment. They tend to project their emotions onto other people instead of actually facing up to what they truly feel. This person has an internal conflict and they project it into an external conflict with you. So be careful not to become this person's, you know, projection mirror, their prism for their problems. I would see that this person argues with other people as well, not only with you. In terms of what they're going to do, they're going to communicate with you, definitely. They're going to try to talk to you about commitment. You might retaliate by replying that you think this is unfair. Why are they treating you in this way? They could then pull back away and say, okay, fine, if you're like this, I'm going to continue exploring my options. You're going to want to be perseverant. They're going to realize you're a person of good quality. And there will be some sort of illumination that is going to overcome this constant, I'm winning over you verbally. I am right. Do what I say. Do what I want. Why can't we reach a compromise, you know? So Hood, thank God, comes through. And I see that if you guys just allow things to happen in this connection, then the connection is actually going to naturally grow in an organic way by itself. But I think the problem here is trying to impose too much air on this water energy, so mind control. Control of what you say, control of what you do. Yeah, because I'm kind of getting like a really weird uncomfortable shiver. One of you is not comfortable in their body. One of you has an internal conflict and the other one is not comfortable in their body. And I feel like this energies, when you bring them into this connection in this way, lead to conflict. So yeah, I kind of feel like these are the energies, group one. It might not be the best thing that you've heard, but I need to stay true to what I'm picking up on. The energies have been weird, I'm not going to lie. We're doing our best here. I am supplying you with what you guys need to hear. Yeah, thank you. If you don't like this reading, make sure to dislike it as well. Be honest, be true, you know, I'm trying to do the same for you guys. Anyway, thank you for listening. I hope that this energy will change. I will do another check-in in a couple of weeks, so make sure to subscribe in order to get notified each time I upload. Ciao. Hey group 2, hello my loves. Welcome to a pick a card reading on the topic of your person's next steps towards you. I am burning some white sage to cleanse the space because group 1's person, whoa, they had such a weird energy, a little bit conflicting. It just felt weird. It gave me a knot in the belly, and yeah, fortunately it was not the most positive reading for group 1. So let's see. I just wanted to change the energy, make sure that there is some sort of separation between your energy, your group's energy, and the energy of person's number 1. Okay, so this is for those of you that were drawn to the Moonstone. I can already feel something a little bit more calm, more grounding. Let's see the cards that you were dealt. So, what are your person's next steps? Number 22, choices. Apparently, you are dealing with somebody that explores their options. We have here move, and the keywords are barnacles only grow on a docked ship. We have bird of paradise, self-acceptance. You are so much more. So this could be a connection that is testing your self-worth. Then we have here achievement, win the award, accolade, or contract. Some work-related, some study-related things could be interfering with the smooth flowing of this connection, but somebody will get what they are looking to achieve in their professional and study goals. We have here the Four of Ghosts, so this is the Four of Cups. Boredom, malaise, ennui, feeling disappointed, feeling a little bit out of it. Not really feeling much, but feeling a little bit under the weather as well. What do we have here? Material, angel of rain. So rain is cleansing. Rain also talks about abundance, prosperity. I feel like I'm talking here about a group of people or a couple that is quite successful in terms of their professional goals. You guys could be quite wealthy, or you could be doing quite well in terms of money, material goods, assets. But emotionally, there could be a fear of commitment coming from both of you. And it's pushing either of you to kind of explore your options. There's a very airy, easy breezy kind of energy. This connection does need to be infused with more light, movement, flow. It's become a little bit stagnant. Let's see, the final card that I have here for you, this is the Mind card, Weeks, Mars, Earth, Summer, Knowledge Seeker, Partner. Everybody has one, and all must have prizes. Your person's next steps towards you. Your person is gonna bury their head in their work, unfortunately. There is some, I can hear my second cat wailing somewhere in the background. It's my family's cat, it's not really my own. But it's kind of like somebody is yearning for someone, but the other person is burying their energy and their head in the work, in the study that they have to do. It's a very weird avoidant attachment that I'm picking up on here. an individual that could be quite beautiful, quite attractive. This person knows that they need to do something to move this connection further, but it's like they do exactly the opposite. They tend to be like an ostrich and put their head under the sand. One of you is incredibly bored of how the situation is. I have to be brutally honest. I mean, with the Four of Cups, this isn't the best card to actually get in a romantic reading. It talks about having a lot of options, having a lot of romantic choices, but not really wanting any of them. This talks about an individual that is like, yeah, sure, people are giving me gifts, they're giving me options, but I am meh. 444 when I said that. It's time for a new way to relate to your inner world. It's time for the creation of new visualizations, new fantasies. It's strange because recently I've been trying so intently to read the energy of the other person, but I keep getting readings that are pertaining to the person that is asking. So it's kind of like I'm picking up your energy group too. I'm not sure what's happening. Maybe Jupiter in Pisces, switching in between Pisces and Aries, is making a lot of us more introspective and a little bit more self-focused. And it's hard for us to relate to other people. It's been a really weird introspective year, I would say. So I kind of feel like you're looking at other potential options. They're looking at other potential options. There is something here about self-acceptance, but I'm not really understanding self-acceptance in combination with achievement. This is a connection at which it's kind of like, okay, I'm going to be, again, quite honest. It's hard for me to read this energy because it's not actually as optimistic as I would like it to be. It's kind of like somebody was looking for an affirmation of whether they still have it going by being in a connection with you. It's almost as if they enjoy the flirting, they enjoy the talking, but they were getting some sort of like affirmation of, I'm still attractive, I'm still good looking, I still have it made for me. This wasn't about really getting to know you, really wanting to connect with you. It's like this person wanted to win at something, and it was something in their mind that they haven't told you about. It's kind of the energy of a person that gets their heart broken in a real connection, and then they just go online to chat to people on forums or to chat with people on these online dating apps just to prove to themselves that other people still want them. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. And as soon as they get kind of bored, this person is going to continue working and pretending like nothing has happened. There is something here about emotions being kept too tightly inside and they run the risk of overflowing. There is some tears, some crying that needs to happen in order for either of you to release this energy. The energy between you and your person is a little bit mixed. I see here with Mars and Earth, one of you could have Mars in Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. I feel that something significant will happen in the summer. I feel like it's a question of weeks. The Ace of Trouble here. It is the Ace of Swords, so it's communication. It is seeing things from a new perspective. I think that the movement that is lacking in this connection is the fact that you created an image of who this person is and they did the same with you. You're both kind of judging each other quite harshly. And I think what needs to happen in this connection in order for it to actually move is to quiet the judging, to quiet the overthinking, to quiet the potential mental variety of mental pathways in which you can go down on when you're thinking about this connection. But I'm not going to lie, I'm picking up on a lack of energy. I do think that it's Mars retrograde in Gemini really affecting the type of love readings that I'm able to give you guys, because you guys know that during a Mars retrograde, masculine energy is not forthcoming. It's less about doing and it's more about just existing, just being. And we have a North Node in Taurus at the moment, so this is a very inert sign. Taurians, most likely, they just want to sit around and eat, you know, ideally. If they wouldn't have any problems in terms of their weight gain or health, they would just eat and they wouldn't do much. It's a Venusian sign. So, and Venus is a lot about attracting things, not about chasing them. So there's a lot of inertia, there's a lot of stagnant energy. There are complications regarding our capacity to move freely because we tend to be very distracted. We tend to begin something here and then completely fly away on a different tangent 3 seconds after we began that thing. And sometimes we open up a lot of open threads and we forget to tie them up, right? So it's a lot of loose energy out there, distracting energy, I would say. Again, as with group 1, I want to pull another clarifier and see what is happening here. I do want you guys to know that I am putting a lot of effort into this. I'm not just like saying these things because I enjoy them. I actually feel a little bit like a pain in my chest when I give you a reading that is difficult, that the messages are difficult, but I do want to tell you what I see here. And I'm not sure what's happening, but as I was saying with group 1, the energies lately that I was able to tap into from the collective are quite low. They're quite heavy. They're quite burdensome. So yeah, it's made me consider whether I should continue doing these kind of things, but I have this thing that I'm very stubborn about what I do. So we have here the Knight of Swords. This is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, same aged energy. A person that is running towards their motorcycle. They have a bow and arrow. They know where they're going. There's an eagle. So there's hope in this connection. This person is rushing towards you with communication as soon as they're able to complete this achievement. Okay, so finally some good news. Sometimes I feel like I need to call this energy out so that the cards give me some messages that are a bit more positive, to be honest. And you saw me at the beginning of the reading. I was doing the white sage cleansing. So I feel like this person, if they have been keeping you hanging, if they left you high and dry, if you haven't heard from them for a very long time, get ready for a surprise. I feel that they're coming to tell you something, and whatever they will tell you will help you accept yourself more. Maybe you're caught up in this overthinking maze because you're dealing with an emotion of shame. You are actually feeling as if, did I say something wrong? Why isn't this person talking to me? When in reality, it's not about you. It's about this person's sense of boredom, malaise, and kind of like feeling out of it in general in their life. And it's also the fact that they are not intelligent enough to understand that they missed an opportunity with you. Or maybe they were just passive, because I am getting this energy of passivity and inertia. But the dams will break and the water will be released. Emotions will filter through in this connection and slowly in this reading as well. I feel like you need to tell this person the truth and call this person's actions out for what they are. And the moment when you can identify the elephant in the room in your connection, that's exactly the moment when change is going to happen, when you guys will go through this new communicative beginning, when you're going to shift your mind, when everybody will finally get what they want from this connection. But I'm not going to lie, this isn't about like deep, fantastic love, soulmate thing. This is about you are wanting something from this person and this person wants something from you, and you're trying to understand how can we give each other what we want. And this person is going to come and talk to you. These are their next step, just one step. It's not gonna be more. This person is gonna message you, and I think you both can take this connection further from there. Okay, group 2, this was your reading. I normally have more positive readings. The energy today could be influenced by the full moon that we're going to have 48 hours from now. Anyway, feel free to dislike this video if you didn't like it. I did my best to interpret the cards as I saw them. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope that I can see you in my next one. I will do another check-in, an energetic check-in some weeks from this one. So make sure that you subscribe so that you receive notifications when I upload next. Take care. Ciao. Hey group 3, hello my loves. Welcome to a pick a card reading on the topic of your person's next actions, next steps towards you. This is a subscriber's requested reading, so I hope I can give you some clarity. Group 1 and 2's readings were a little bit strange. The energy is very weird at the moment. I do hope that we can have some saving grace in your group. This is for those of you that were drawn to Apatite, which is fast becoming one of my favorite stones. Look at this otherworldly shimmer. Wow. I'm picking up on the energy of Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Gemini. Yeah, this could be maybe your natal positions. This could be your person's natal energy. Let's see the cards that you were dealt. God, I hope they're better cards than group 1 and 2, but let's see, okay? I'm going to read the energy as I see it. Okay, we have the Emperor in the reverse. I'm going to unblock this energy. Okay, there we go. So, Mr. Frankenstein. You could be dealing with an Aries, just like I picked up from the stone. Now, we also have here the Four of Swords, and this is forward thinking, focus. It's also the card of rest, replenishment. Okay. We have here, Kushiel, the angel of punishment. No context nor motive excuses the transgression. Peace subordinates the law. Oh, somebody did something wrong in this connection and the other person is massively upset with them. But they're trying to hide this. I feel like this is a secret upset. Okay, let's see. We have here the Philosopher's Stone, powerful manifestation of wishes and goals by harnessing universal energy. You guys are very different from one another. I see a triangle and a circle, and trying to fit in a square in a triangle and then a circle inside the square. You're trying to blend or combine together energies that are very, very different. One of you could be a morning person, the other one a night owl. One of you could be very fast in processing information and ideas. The other one could be a little bit more slow. One of you could be a bit more artistic, the other one more pragmatic. And you're trying to make this connection work. But one of you is definitely a little bit too dominant. And the other one, I think, needs to rest. Let's keep it moving. Let's see what else. Okay, you got the agapanthus flower. Words of love. Speak with your heart. So your person would like to change the way that they talk to you. Maybe it's because they have said something that upset you. Words that punish versus words of love. Interesting. Okay, we also have here the dog, a loyal, faithful companion. Either you or your person could wear glasses. I think that's so cute. People that wear glasses are some of my favorite people. I really think it's sweet and attractive to see a person wearing glasses, especially if they fit their face, if the frames actually fit their face. A pair of glasses could really make you stand out. That's just my personal opinion. We have here as well, dive. You don't find pearls on the seashores. So this is about courage. Your person is momentarily lacking the courage to do what they need to do in this connection. They are definitely reconsidering the way that they talk to you. So words of love versus the angel of punishment. Instead of actually saying something biting or rude or trying to get too quickly to the matter, trying to skip over polite words, your person is considering, how can I be a little bit more thoughtful, more reflective? How could I maybe sweet talk you into helping me do that thing I want to do, or go together with me someplace? You guys are reconsidering at the moment a lot of things in this connection. You could be on a break. There could be some stagnant energy, some separation energy is definitely on the table as you see it here. I wanted to say 444. This was the significant synchronicity of group 2, so you might be here from group 2. Maybe a lot of people from group 1 and 2 are going to choose group 3 because of the fact that the energies there were a bit weird. I feel that your energy is considerably better, definitely. Your person would like to go deeper in getting to know you. They would like to take a plunge, take a dive. I feel like they are coming to a place where, following a little bit of a dictatorial energy that they could have had, do this, say that, do what I say, let me be in charge. I feel like right now this person is like, okay, so I'm gonna lean back a little bit. I'm gonna allow you to express your opinion. I'm going to try to speak more sweetly. I'm going to speak from the heart, because I'm noticing that this domineering attitude, this fist energy, instead of just caress, right, is not working in the connection with you. I feel like this person is quite loyal. I feel like once they get to know somebody, they want to stick with that person. I feel like they're quite happy to see you as well. And their next steps towards you, they want to tone down their domineering attitude and they want to speak more kindly to you. I feel like this is overall, and I think this is one of the clearest messages that I've got in today's reading. Adopting a more thoughtful approach in this connection is going to really benefit your person. They could be a South Node in Aries, North Node in Libra, or a South Node in Sagittarius, North Node in Gemini. This person needs to kind of temper down their emotions, their ego, their passion, their reactivity. They kind of need to kind of lasso it and tame it a little bit. And they also need to understand that it's okay if you're very different from them. They're not going to change you overnight. What they can do is try to accept you and see if you fit into their life and if they fit into yours. And this person is open to progress. This person is opening up their mind regarding this connection. If in the past you were dealing with somebody that was quite despotic and undemocratic, now this person is allowing you to sit next to them on this throne. The emperor is seeking his empress or his other emperor. But there is this grave kind of energy as well. Let's see. I'm going to pull one clarifier as well. I did it with group 1 and 2. Let's do it with you, my loves. Oof, I kind of wish that for everyone involved, I wish them such beautiful, beautiful relationships, you know, at least for the holidays. Because I feel like it's been a challenge, guys. It's been a big, big challenge this year with Saturn and Aquarius. 9 of Cups. This is a good sign. It's a sign of wish fulfillment. You will get what you want in this connection from this person. So get ready to receive it. I do think that eventually you might decide to go your own way. You might make the decision to maybe get to know this person, maybe establish a connection with them, but you might not want to take it to the next level. You might just want to keep this person as a friend. There is something here that really bothered you. I can't really put my finger on it, what it was, but I'm certain that it was something related to, you saw this person's vengeful side, you saw this person's unforgiving, unyielding, kind of like totalitarian side, and it shook you, it scared you. You actually thought, should I be with this person? Really? Is this the kind of person I want to be with in 2022? I feel like you guys actually said those things, or you thought those things, really. So maybe you thought that you're looking for a traditional manly emperor type, but the reality of it, of talking to this person, made you realize that I kind of want a more forward-thinking, progressive man by my side. And I'm saying man because we have masculine energy on the table, the emperor, but it's kind of like, instead of choosing the Hulk, right? You want the sweetheart. You want the romantic hero. You don't want the action hero. I feel like at the moment you're overcoming a certain conditioning, a certain mental pattern that could have been instilled in you by the media. And this person is actually noticing that you're not as interested as you used to be in them. So I think that this is provoking the change. This is provoking the, okay, I'm going to adopt a different approach. So you see, that you create change in this individual when you least expect it, when you're not actively telling this person you should change, but when you're just pulling your energy back and actually understanding, wait, hang on a minute, maybe I'm attracted to the wrong kind of person. Maybe this type of person that I feel that I should want in my life is not exactly the type of person that can make me happy. And this philosophical change is creating a behavioral change in a partner that used to be quite dogmatic. Whoa. And the lights came on in the room. Wow. Okay, so the light is here. Okay, group 3, congratulations. Your reading is actually much more life-giving than the previous two. Maybe it's something with me as well. Maybe I need to put more effort into them as well. I did have a lot of personal readings today, guys, so I am a little bit tired, but I wanted to create this reading for you and to answer the subscriber's request. Thank you for listening. I hope you have enjoyed it. Give it a like, give it a dislike, express yourself. But make sure that you subscribe, because I will do an energetic check-in in a couple of weeks to see how the energies differ. And if you're subscribed, then you receive a notification as well if you tap that little bell as well. Okay? So I'm sending you lots of light. Take care, group 3. Mwah. Ciao.